favorite drag queen, Misguided, couldn't make it today. So instead, you have me hosting the Queerty! Oh, are you ready for a party tonight, honey? Watch this. And then I walk. And then I shake it. And I walk. Thank you. That's enough. Yes, that number was choreographed by RuPaul. That's her move. Can I please have a gorgeous man come and take this traitorous cloak away from me? Thank you. It's amazing what you can find on Instacart. Hello, Queerties. It is I, Bob the drag queen. Now listen at me. Thank you. You're not wrong. I deserve that. I may have lied through my teeth and absolutely do not believe in God, but one thing is for sure, I will always be your favorite traitor. I know, can you believe there was a show that I did not win? I lost Traitors faster than Wicked lost everything it was nominated for at the Oscars. I mean, it lost to Amelia Perez, it lost to Honora. I think it would have lost to Minions 3 if it came out the same year. Now, I know in my heart of hearts, I knew I was gonna win. I walked in like, baby, you can't banish the doll. Turns out they can, and they did. I was really shocked when Miss Cummings sent me home from episode 4, honey. Miss Cummings, I guess I was misgoing, okay? Now, speaking of traitors, I'd like to start tonight with a message to our current leadership. I know. There's a new executive branch in town, he who shall not be named, and his musky little friend. Now listen, I have not seen two bozos split a win like that since Trinity the Tuck and Monet Exchange on All Stars 4. But as your fearless host tonight, I'm here to lead the right way, to govern and enact executive orders on a whim. Starting with today, I'm going to be renaming the Gulf of Mexico, and it should now be called Darien Lake. But at this age, she's more like Silver Lake. And how about some presidential pardons, okay? I hereby pardon Lady Gaga. I do. Yes, Joker Folia Do was bad, but she gave us abracadabra. I'm also gonna slap some very heavy tariffs on repeat offenders. A 25% tax on bachelorette parties at gay bars. It is done. A 25% tariff on straight people saying slay. And a 150% tariff on straight men purchasing podcast equipment. It must be done. It is done. Now listen, as the new head of DOGE, the Department of Gay Excellence, we're also going to be firing some people from the gay community and the ally community. We're going to start off, we're firing Carrie Underwood. I'm sorry, it's happening. Baby, before he cheats was not that fucking good, okay? We're also firing Nicole Surger. Wait, are we still mad at Nicole? I don't know. She's fired. I don't care. She's fired. We need to take over MAGA. Call it MAVA. Make America Vogue again. Now listen, this is the 13th annual Queerties. Lucky 13. Officially too old for Matt Gaetz and Kevin Spacey. And every year these award shows get more gaggy. They got all the winners. Bianca, Jinx, me, and Mo Hart. See, kids, it does get better, all right? I'm joking. Last year, Jinx Monsoon was fantastic. She was perfect. She was flying high. No, she was high, sorry. No, she did a good job. And then also all the queens before her. I heard the first Queerty ceremony was actually held in the basement of the gender-neutral bathroom at LAX. That's a true fact. Which is also a great place to meet Republican representatives. Actually, that's the men's restroom. Hey, Larry Craig. Now listen, while I'm very thrilled to be here, we're here, okay? We are queer and we are not going anywhere. It's true. We have incredible people tonight, and Willem, and we are honoring some of the biggest names in our community, like Murray Hill. Marissa Bodie, Cole Escola. But we'll be celebrating their genius further on in the show, okay? And plus, they like to come fashionably late, so, you know, they don't want to be thirsty for the red carpet like some people. Selena has titties. She'll go to anything. She was at the openings of a Dave's Hot Chicken. It was crazy. I heard you get free sauce. We are here to honor the best and the brightest, okay? The movers, the shakers, the candlestick makers, the big screen, the little screen, the roms, the coms, the rom-coms, the dramas, the dramedies. Yes, that was from Death Becomers. Gen Z, read a fucking book, Jesus Christ. Now, speaking of books, did y'all hear about RuPaul's book, The House of Hidden Meanings? It's on Amazon for 89 cents. But my book, Harriet Tubman Live in Concert, is out March 25th. Yes, that is just in 2 weeks. I'm so proud of this book. I get to join legendary drag queen authors before me like Trixie, Katya, Alaska, and Ginger. The only difference is I actually wrote my book. Now listen, my novel is about Harriet Tubman coming back to life and creating a hip-hop album and a live show. It's true, I'm not making that up. Remixing history in a fresh, dynamic novel about love, salvation, and freedom. You can pre-order yours today at readthedragqueen.com. But enough about me. I want to say you all look great. You do. Although it does look like we're all going to different parties, I got to say. Frankie Grande looks like he's going to the Met Gala. If Met stood for messy eyeliner tragedy. We really wanted to get Ariana Grande here, but Frankie is so much cheaper, and plus he just mailed himself here in a small envelope. It saves a lot of money that way. Crystal Method looks like she's headed to the zoo, where the animals keep filing noise complaints. Speaking of animals, we have Angeria and Jessica Wilde here tonight. Angeria got here a little late, but her teeth got here at 7 o'clock. And Jessica Wilde always shows up early. She helps set up all the lights and stuff. She's great. Work is important. Now, the comedy duo, the Mean Gays, are here tonight. Listen, is there an award for duo with the fattest asses? Because if there was one, Monet Exchange would still win it. Monet's ass is so fat if she farts, you wouldn't smell it for a week. Speaking of mean, have y'all met Maddie Morphosis? Maddie is mean. Maddie is straight, white, cishet. Listen, I agree with President Cheeto. I think this DEI has gone a little too far at this point. There were so many great queer moments this past year, so many firsts. Sarah McBride made history as the first openly transgender person elected to the U.S. House of Representatives. Yes. If you're not clapping, you're a monster. Nikki Hiltz became one of the first non-binary athletes to compete in an individual Olympic final. Yes. And actor Carla Sofia Gascon found out that the internet's forever. That's why we don't let boomers tweet. She found out real quick. And listen, and who all saw the all-black Gypsy? That's why it's closing. Fuck y'all. I loved it. They need to do the all-black Sunset Boulevard. Call it Crenshaw Boulevard. I would love it. Imagine it. Angela Bassett, Regina King. Oh, wait. That was the sound of the movie losing all of its DEI funding before it got created. Wow. Thanks a lot, Cheeto. Also, Gaga dropped her album. But why is everyone saying pop music is back? Where exactly did it go? Y'all acting like pop took a gap year to find itself in Europe while backpacking, okay? We had Charlie XCX, Sabrina, Chapel. The only break was when Beyonce took a quick trip to Nashville to remind y'all who invented country music, okay? Obviously, we had Cowboy Carter. That is the album of the year. The Beehive is buzzing. And the queers already have their outfits ready here. Look at cowboy hats, harnesses, chaps, and enough ketamine to tranquilize an entire rodeo. Look at that horse, look at that horse, look at that horse. But enough about plain Jane's face. And Chapel Roan is truly a superstar. She really is. But let's be real, that's just Bianca Del Rio 50 years ago. Basically a drag queen that will read you to filth. I mean, that girl claps back harder than chlamydia, and I would know. We actually need someone like that in office, honestly. A liberal who isn't afraid to clap the back. Every time I check the news, I feel like I'm watching Handmaid's Tale Untucked. We need to get Jasmine Crockett on Drag Race right now. When I see Jasmine Crockett v. Marjorie Taylor, I'm like, is this Tamisha Iman versus Candy Muse or a House Senate meeting? Even though the new government is trying to roll back DEI initiatives, you know what's not going to get rolled back? Our community's resilience. That is true. No matter how ridiculous these goon acts, remember this: queer joy is resistance. Laughter is liberation. And as long as we've got each other, the category is freedom! And baby, we are winning. People like Marsha P. Johnson, Sylvia Rivera, Audre Lorde, Bayard Rustin fought for our visibility and our rights to even exist in society when they told them to sit down and shut the fuck up. It's true, which I wish Monet would do sometimes. But they did not, okay, and neither will we. But Candy, if you want to shut the fuck up, I won't be mad at that. Now listen, today we've got our new generation of revolutionaries, activists, drag queens, trans folks, artists, and community leaders who are still pushing us forward, fighting against the hate, the fear, and the ignorance that's still trying to hold us back. I mean, just look around at the folks here today. Look around. No, really, look around. Look around. Beyonce said, "You are the visuals." But I'm Bob the Drag Queen, and I'm saying you are the resistance, honey. We are the resistance. Every time we laugh, every time we dance, every time we stand up in the face of injustice, we are honoring the legacy of those who came before us and doing our part to maintain our freedom. So give yourselves a round of applause. A round of applause for showing up, for showing out, and for not dying a local queen. Am I right?